Hi there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 2689 of What You Up To Now. This is the segment where I just share big lessons learned, what I'm working on, what's working, what's not working, as I originally moved from the brick-and-mortar corporate world of businesses to the online world of business. Worked in a lot of different industries with literally hundreds of different industries and businesses. And today I am sharing, as part of what I share every day in both my Supersize Your Business group and my Be a Better You annual challenge. Do an annual challenge. I think it's the 8th year in a row I've done an online annual challenge where I've shared the annual challenge with other people, because it's just my way of giving back and teaching people that you can use a tool that I used a lot of my life to get the success and the things that I want and to create the life that I want. And I noticed that when I wasn't living and using an annual challenge, doing one thing every day to create what I want, I was just reacting and responding to life, and I didn't get the results I wanted in a lot of situations because I wasn't controlling what I could control. And the truth is, we can only control ourselves. Our thoughts, our feelings, our beliefs, our actions, our emotions. Only we can control that. And we can only do it for ourselves. Everybody else has to do it for themselves, even our children, even our grandchildren, even the people we love and care about and are in relationships with. We can only be our part of that equation. We can't be the whole part. And so we all have free will and free choices, and we need to exercise those choices. Well, today we're talking about and utilizing the SOAP framework. And the SOAP framework I shared in Be a Better You annual challenge. I came up with this in 2020. And I want to say really early in 2020, and started using it because the pandemic hit like right after my birthday, or the announcement of the pandemic hit, and all the changes started to happen really, really fast after that. And I found myself in a position where I was just reacting to those changes and dealing with them as they hit, right? And they hit fast and furiously in most of our lives and most of our businesses. And I took a deep breath. I like to reflect on things and journal and be grateful for things. And I was super grateful for a bunch of things, but I also knew there were areas that were just blowing up in my life and in billions of other people's lives at the same time. And that I needed to find a way to positively take control of that and keep moving forward no matter what was going on outside of me in the world and with the craziness of the pandemic. And part of what I did initially was say, all right, I need a process. I've already got one, and I'm reacting, and that's not the best process that I'm using automatically. So what process do I use when I'm faced with a challenge or a problem or a setback or an obstacle or something outside of my control? And I realized it was a simple 4-step process that I used every single time. And so then I brainstormed different names for the steps of that 4-step process, and I came up with the SOAP framework, which seemed incredibly appropriate given the changes we were personally making for our physical health and in our environments with washing our hands and sanitizing and everything. SOAP just seemed like a great acronym, and it stuck. So the first step of the SOAP framework is, what's the story? What's the situation? What are the facts about the situation? What's going on right now? Let me be brutally honest with, this is a situation. This is the current story. Okay, this just changed. This happened. This is what is. Now, what do I want it to be? This is a current situation with respect to contribution in my life, but what do I want it to be? And that's what we're focusing on and working on today. So I love the SOAP framework. I'm not going to lie. It's been so powerful for me. I actually have it. I've done it thousands of times, if not tens of thousands of times. And with myself and with other people and with other people's businesses and in different situations with my kids, with my granddaughters. Why? Because it's so powerful. And if I can teach them a little framework to make their lives easier and be more in control of their responses and their reactions to things and their emotions, to increase their emotional intelligence, I'm all for it, right? Because that is a way of contributing and making the world a better place. So, SOAP framework, we're going to cover that this week for the contribution area and aspect of our life. Monday in my neck of the woods, so much going on. Can't even describe it. If I can help you in any way, just ask. I might not know the answer, but I guarantee I can help you move forward with wherever you are, whatever the question is. Huge network of amazing individuals, and between me and them, we can usually lead everyone in the right direction. All right, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.